Hello and welcome to Into the Barbershop. I'm your host and barber, Jordan Brook, and today's guest is TOWIE royalty. He loves a glass of Prosecco or four, and he now knows the capital of India. This is Harry Derbidge. Harry, welcome to Into the Barbershop, mate.
I'm so excited. I think this is my first podcast
that
I've ever done.
Yeah, it's a bit different. It's like I've not done it for long. This is like you're about my third, fourth one now. But I've not done them for long, and I remember it's a strange thing to get used to doing.
So am I your fourth guest?
You're my fourth guest.
What an honour.
But bearing in mind, we do TV for a living, I thought this would be
Yeah.
quite easy. You know, when it's sort of like you're used to the cameras being around, but it's a real different setup to when we do TOWIE and things like that. That's a lot more sort of like, you're briefed on what to say a little bit, you're following the storylines, you know what's going on.
Oh, yeah,
Here
there
is
ain't
just...
There ain't no brief here.
No, here is I'm Friday in the deep end.
Yeah.
This is me and you. Obviously, I'm going to cut your hair.
No topic is off limit.
No topic off limits. I loved it when you texted me that when you said you'd come on. But
When Jordan messaged me, he was like, "Do you want to come on my podcast? Anything you don't want me to say?" I was like, "There's no topic off limit.
love it.
You
love
say it all."
Love it. But what we'll obviously do, I will cut your hair as normal throughout that. So we'll start with a consultation. Actually, first things first.
Go on.
Do you want a drink, Harry?
I would love a Prosecco.
Got you a fresh bottle. Got you a fresh bottle, of course.
Jordan, I feel like you knew I was coming because I see that Prosecco ready.
I did, don't worry. Joe, I'll grab you one. Joe's here, by the way, as well.
Yeah.
Joe's behind the camera. Harry's actually, we all thought he was going to be Harry's husband after TOWIE this Sunday, didn't we?
I know. Well, we had so many messages, me and Joe. Everyone was going because they put the clip of next week of Joe going on one knee. So
I see it.
So everyone
Even
was.
I see it. No, I see it. And I thought, why don't I know?
So everyone was messaging us, going, "Congratulations, this is amazing." I had all friends text me going, "Are you engaged?" I was like, "No."
But they did it well. They teased it well.
Do you know what it is? I said to TOWIE, I said, "Do you know what? Me and Joe have not even like made it official yet." And I said, I feel like if me and Joe make it official, he has got to propose. Got to be like a boyfriend proposal.
It was brilliant.
So then, next thing you know, I'm up on my rooftop, and there's Joe on one knee with a heart full of Prosecco.
It was so good. I saw that. They done it really, really well. They teased it well. Right.
But do you know what? I've had such like a lovely reaction to TOWIE. Like I feel like since Dominican, like since you came back on, I honestly feel like since then, like my interaction and like everyone's just like so loving towards me again.
Yeah, it's brilliant. There you go, mate. That's a good take that. Yeah, do you know what? I've had Lockie in, and we said a similar sort of thing. I said that me and you both. One of the things we actually spoke about was rejection and being. I don't know how your TOWIE career in the first place come to an end.
Yeah.
But I got sacked first time round.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then I went and done The Voice.
Yeah.
And that didn't go how I wanted it to go.
Yeah.
And taking them hits on your ego is sort of like, it's not nice, you know what I mean? It feels like, then obviously TOWIE asked me to go back and I thought, right, do I really want to throw myself back into
the deep end?
For the
it's worrying.
Yes, for the option of rejection, for the option of people not liking me again.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I think my comeback was quite good that year.
Yeah.
Just quickly, H, how do you want your hair? We'll carry on with the goss, but
my hair is so bad at the minute because, Joe, when was the last time I got a haircut?
About 3 months ago.
I've not cut my hair for 3 months.
Yeah.
I did think about growing it, but now I think, do you know what? I'm in that stage where I just look like a homeless person.
Yeah, but have you actually had it cut if you thought about growing it?
Nah.
Have you had it cut into a longer style?
Nah, do you know what? I think I look the best.
Go on. Do you know, I'm going to show you when you look the best.
What?
I've got some looks here where I want to know about them. Not going to lie. I want to know what was going on.
Have you been screenshotting pictures of me with bad hair? Is this what you do on your Friday nights?
This is what I do to the people that come in here. I want to know the thought processes and would you ever do these again? Right? So number one...
Do you know what? I was going through my being trendy era.
Nice.
And I thought having that grey silver all over would be really cool. But when I look back at that now, I just look like someone's nan.
Right. That's good. I want to talk about now. This one I've seen, and I've seen most people. I've known you for so many years. I've seen most pictures of you, but this one come up the other day. And
I feel like I know which one it's going to be. So that was a wig for my 18th. That was a wig for my 18th. And do you know what's so funny? Do you know, have you ever seen them meme pages like Love of Huns and Hunsley and stuff?
Yes.
They keep sharing that picture being like Sharon Osbourne on a night out.
When they say, gonna tell my kid this was Sharon Osbourne. You've had some looks, but we're now in 2023.
Yeah.
This is the 2023 Harry Derbidge. What are we going for?
I think what we should do, this is when I feel the best when I've had a haircut. I like a 0.5.
Yep.
Do you
low down.
Joe was saying to me I should take it higher. Normally I have it low.
At the back, he needs to go higher.
A little bit higher. Yeah, you still need to be able to blend your crown in though, because you don't want it to stick up, you know what I mean?
But I think wherever I have blonde highlights, I think when it goes too high, my blonde starts looking a bit choppy.
Yeah, we don't want it too disconnected. I think low down and built up really nice will look good.
Perfect.
I think, because I know I've seen your hair in it a few times in the past, and I always sort of say to you, there's things I'd do different. The thing, when you do go too high and it looks disconnected, personally I think it's a little bit old hat. I would go really nice and low, bring the back up a little bit like you said, but keeping your crown, because you don't want your crown pinging up.
Yeah.
Take a bit off the top so you get a little bit more body, and we'll have it all sitting in nice and neat.
Sounds fabulous.
Leave it to me. Love that.
Sounds amazing.
Love that. It's been a while since I've cut your hair.
You cut my hair, I would say about 3-4 years ago.
Round Amy's house.
That was it.
Yeah.
I think we all had a haircut, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think Bill had one, I had one. I think someone else come and had one.
Yeah, we did. Everyone was there.
But no, do you know what? I like getting my hair cut. I've got to be honest though, I feel, talking about intimidation, I feel intimidated when I go into a barbershop.
Barbershops are a hard place to walk into.
Yeah, I feel really intimidated when I go into one. Because whenever I go into a barbershop, I feel like I always have like no makeup on, like I don't look like myself, I have a tracksuit on, I have a hat on.
Yeah.
And like I'll go in there and they'll be like, "You right, man? Like, what do you want?" And I'll be like, yeah, just a bit like this, like, and I try and act like someone I'm not, because they're so intimidating.
That's so funny.
Basically, like, I know obviously the whole world knows I'm a typical gay boy, but you know, like when you go into a barbershop and you're gay, I think it's so awkward.
Yeah, I think it is like, the thing with barbershops, I think that's why I always done quite well, because I hated people feeling like that, and I know people feel like that.
Yeah.
Do you know where else I used to feel like that? Did you ever used to walk in Choice, the clothes shop, and
Yeah.
think, why are you all looking at me like I don't know how to dress?
Yeah.
You remember that?
Literally.
That is how walking into a barbershop can feel like.
Yeah. I used to love Choice, but I would hate going in there.
Awful. I'd walk past, even me, yeah, I'm a proper, you know what I'm like, I don't get up and sing in front of however many people, I'm so confident, I don't care. I would full blown walk to Choice and think, nah, fuck that, I'm not going in. I'd walk past. I'd think, I can't be bothered for everyone to look at me and judge what I'm wearing. And you know, if you pick something up, it's about 400 quid, you know you're not going to buy it. And you think, can I walk out of me without buying anything? And they go, he's got no money. You know what I mean? Everyone's done it. Everyone's
so
been there.
bad though, isn't it?
Well, it's just been a while since you've had it cut.
It's
But I'm
bad.
going to do it. We'll get you looking nice and smart.
Jordan,
okay, mate?
I don't mind if you say my hair's bad.
No, well, it's not bad. I've not really picked bits up yet. I'll see.
I went
Are
on
you
to-
going to drop in who cut it last or not? You going to drop in who cut it last?
I think it was your old workplace.
Yeah, I don't, yeah. Was it? Was it? No way.
But that was months ago. I honestly feel like the last time I got my hair cut, and this is how bad it is, was when we wrapped for TOWIE.
Oh, blimey. When did we wrap?
Like 2 months ago.
Yeah, it's still summer, wasn't it? Well, how good was the finale?
The finale was so good.
I really, really enjoyed it. And for a couple of years now, actually, what was the series before that? Thailand. What was the finale of Thailand?
That was, what was the finale? Oh, Sugar
Sugar
Hut.
Hut, which was a bit of a crap finale, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't like TOWIE finales are known for being big and doing something big. But it was just like another night in the Sugar Hut, that one.
Do you know what? I feel so sad about Sugar Hut.
Yeah.
It's one of them things because it was so iconic and it was one of them places that everyone wanted to go to.
It was brilliant.
But when you go past it now on a Saturday night, they're not even opened.
Is it
It's
really?
like,
Is it still? Because you live in Brentwood, don't you? Is it still closed?
It just never opened.
The high street's not the same as
And
it
it's
was.
so
though.
sad because it was such a legendary thing, like TOWIE and the Sugar Hut and everything that TOWIE brought. And obviously TOWIE's still big and everyone loves it, but the Sugar Hut's just not as like a thing anymore.
No.
It's sad.
And it is. It was a proper. That was like. Is penultimate the right word? Like penultimate time of TOWIE, wasn't it? When you had Sugar Up, you had Joey had his shop down the road, Gemma had her shop,
Yeah,
Sam
I
had
had
her
one there
shop.
for 7
You had
years.
what was your one?
I had one called Harry's World.
Yeah,
and it was
yeah.
basically everything was sparkling. Everything had like something to do, like a bit of sparkle on it.
Course.
And, I
But
had that for 7 years.
What's mad is you've lived through the whole time of TOWIE.
Yeah.
So you are, let's have it right, you're the OG, yeah? You and Aim, 13 years in the game, yeah?
It's mad when you think like that though.
When you look back, how has it changed?
Do you know what? The show, I get asked this question all the time.
Yeah.
TOWIE has never changed.
Yeah.
The format, the way it's filmed,
yeah,
like, everything is the exact same from when it first started. The only thing that changes is the crew and the cast.
Yeah, yeah.
But the format and the setup is the exact same way.
I feel like we've had a few of the same crew for quite a while.
There's a camera guy. I forgot what his name is on TOWIE, but he's been on it since series 2.
Yeah, which is mad.
Mental.
Which is mad because I remember when I left in 2018, I think it was. I left. I'd done the Christmas special of 2017 and then left. Then I come back this time round. And some of the crew was still there. Do you know what I mean? They was all like, "Oh, it's nice to have you back." That's a nice thing. I think what people don't realise who watch the show is how much production does go into it. Yeah. There's a whole family behind it, isn't there?
Of course.
With all of like CLT, with the producers, with the cameramen, the camera crew. We're all together every day.
CLT, when TOWIE first started, CLT wasn't a thing.
Was it not?
It was not a thing. I think like you had a runner.
Yeah.
You had like an exec.
Yeah.
And then you had like a producer, but that producer was the one that was like our CLT at the time.
So they was majorly busy, basically.
So you could imagine.
CLT, for people watching, CLT is basically cast liaison team. So they're who look after us as cast.
So basically, if I've got the ump for someone, I ring up CLT.
Yeah, it's so true. It's so true. But so what you'd say is over the years, it hasn't really changed that much.
The way the show has never changed.
Yeah. Would you say you're happier there now, or you was happier back then?
Do you know what? I was on my TikTok live the other day and I was talking about this.
You've been doing a lot of them, haven't you?
I love TikTok.
Yeah,
I'm obsessed
it's good.
with it.
It's good.
When Joe goes to the gym, I'm literally just on TikTok
yeah,
live because I just want to be on it.
So when Joe's on the treadmill, he's got something to watch.
Yeah, he did. He joined my live at the gym yesterday. But what was we saying?
I said about has it changed? You said you was on TikTok the other day, and someone asked you.
I think for me, I joined the show. I'm the youngest ever cast member ever.
How old was you?
I was 16.
Mad.
So when I joined TOWIE, I was 16. But people go to me, "Oh, is it? Do you find like the show's changed a lot?" And I go, "Well, it's changed for me because I've grown up. Like when you watch me on series 1, I was a kid. Do you know what I mean? I just left school.
Of course.
So it has changed a lot for me because I've grown up.
Yeah. But, and you look at someone like Amy. How much has changed for her from episode 1 for her? Do you know what I mean? Her and Bill, like, they've now got obviously the twins.
Yeah.
They've got the kids. Like that is, your life does change. Obviously, the beautiful thing I think about TOWIE is the next stage of your life all can be followed. Do you know what I mean? You've done it all, and one thing I love about it, obviously, there's some bits that you do get caught on camera that you don't ever want to see again. Do you know what I mean? But there's moments you get on camera which are unbelievable.
Yeah.
And we get them moments captured on camera, captured for us for life.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember my first series back when obviously my mum wasn't very well and we'd done the charity fundraiser and she told me that obviously all her results had come back all clear and I didn't know. Yeah. Like that moment, that was probably, for me, that's the most emotional moment I've ever had on TOWIE. That was ridiculous. I could never tell you emotion like it. And I just remember the whole room felt that. And then obviously I sang to her and everything like that. And I've got that to show my kids, do you know what I mean? And to show about their nan and what she's been through. It's amazing.
I think with Amy as well, she's got them special moments for her kids.
That's what I mean.
So like Polly's on it, do you know what I mean? And Polly's 6.
Yeah.
Or 7. She's 7 now.
She is brilliant, by the way, isn't she?
But and like she'll have all them memories of growing up. And we can look back on that and think, oh my God, we've done all that and we've got it all on, like you said, it's all videoed forever for us.
But you get the bad sides.
Of course, we get the bad side.
That you have to see.
What I do is try and forget about them.
Of course. And do you know what? I'd say, would you agree? I'd say me and you are quite lucky that we don't have too many bad times on there.
I mean, I've had a fair share.
Yeah.
I've had a fair share.
Yeah, true.
But I think since series 30 upwards, I've had the most like amazing time. I actually think these new series of TOWIE are my favourite TOWIEs to have filmed.
Yeah.
I think series 11 was my worst.
Yeah.
And maybe 26. Was a hard one for me.
Yeah.
But
mad you've been on it that long. It's so mad that you was 16 years old.
Mental,
That's what I find mad. Sorry, I don't get here in your Prosecco.
That's all right. This Prosecco's lovely, by the way.
Yeah, enjoying?
The Prosecco's
There's a whole bottle there for you, mate. Don't worry. Don't drink it all at once.
I'll be coming here for an haircut every week.
Your haircut's going to look good, whatever.
And we've got Harry back on the podcast again.
Yeah.
He'll be sick of me. I'm only
What's another Prosecco? No, listen, it's lovely to have you in. It's nice to see you. I think it's nice when you do a podcast like this, it's nice for people to see that people, like, we are friends all outside.
All outside the show.
Yeah, and there's so much that goes on off camera, isn't there?
Yeah.
Which is a massive thing. Like me and Lockie was talking about that. People get personas of you either way, no matter what you do. People who watch the shows are gonna think one thing, think what they want to see, and obviously they're gonna make their mind up their own way through watching it. But this, I thought, was a good reason to do this was to give people the chance to get their real selves across, you know, and just have a chat. What does go on behind the scenes? What goes on off camera?
Well, honestly, I'm like an old girl. I literally don't get out of my bed till about 10 or 11.
Yeah.
Every day.
Really?
And then I go off. I do a few makeups. I make a bit of content on TikTok.
Love that.
And then make Joe a bit of dinner and go to bed.
Who's the better cook then, out of you and Joe?
I don't know, I think it's quite 50-50.
Yeah?
To be honest with you, we don't really cook though, we just deliver home.
Oh yeah, you're right lazy.
Yeah, we're so lazy. And the fact that we live on the high street, we can literally just leave our doors and grab anything
True.
we want.
Yeah,
and we don't.
You got a good choice there. You got a good choice right there.
But we don't, we still deliver it to the door.
That's a liberty. That's a liberty. I'm quite lucky, obviously I'm with Soph. That was another nice cook. But that was another nice thing with the show. For me, I've never had a relationship on TV, you know, and to bring Soph, obviously, to merge the two shows that are completely different. Yeah. To merge Geordie Shore and TOWIE has been great, you know.
Which was the first that's ever been done.
Yeah, I think so. But it's been brilliant. I think, and listen, you know how much I love you and Aim and everyone like that, and yourself, Joe. Like, you've all been so good and welcoming to Soph.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, we love that.
Yeah. Obviously, you do have the people who ain't, which is.
Do you know when you showed me that picture of me in the red wig?
Yes.
Sophie was actually at my birthday.
Oh my God, is that your 18th birthday?
Sophie was at my birthday.
Yeah, she had, that photo is somewhere. That photo is somewhere.
There's a picture, I'll find it for you and I'll skip
Mental.
it.
How long you've known my missus before I knew her?
So I met Sophie, so when I left TOWIE, the first time, I got a job on Channel 5.
Yeah.
As like a presenter.
Yeah.
And they said to me, right, you're interviewing a new show.
Yeah.
So they're called the Geordie Shore. They come from the Jersey Shore. It's the same background.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, lovely. And I got there and all I remember was just all these Geordies going, Harry!
No!
Why? Or like this going mad at me. I was going, what the hell? But
Where was this?
This was in London somewhere.
What?
But I was interviewing.
And they all turned up.
And I had to interview all the Geordie Shore cast before Geordie Shore aired. And obviously, that's the first time I met Sophie.
No
so then
way.
we stayed in contact. Then I had my 18th birthday. She come all the way from Newcastle to the Sugar Up for my birthday.
That's mad, isn't it?
And and that was like the first time I'd properly met her.
She's such a good girl, man. And
I can see you're so happy. Like, this is you forever now.
Yeah, mate, I'm done. Do you know what I mean? I'm absolutely like besotted with her. She's so good, honestly. She's been brilliant. Obviously, we're going through a fair bit at the minute, as a lot of people know, with our trying for kids and the fertility side of things, which has been really tough. Like, really tough. We've had some things that are going to air on Geordie Shore. Some of it's been covered on TOWIE, but we filmed a lot of it. Obviously, listen, it's close to Soph's heart, so they had a lot of that covered. And it's not been easy, you know. And this is, again, the hard thing about what we do. People don't see that side necessarily until it airs. Yeah. So people are so quick to say, right, this is what you're doing, you're fake, you're this, when they don't really know the half of it, you know? Yeah. And that's hard to deal with. Especially when it's amongst some people we work with, you know? Again, we're not going to mention any names and things like that. But that's hard. Like, I love going to work with you every day. It's unreal. When you read your call sheet and you think, right, I'm filming at Amy's house with Amy and Harry, I think, yeah, brilliant. Like, I know I'm in for a good day, and you come back. But it's some of the other bits that can be hard, you know?
But you know when you're filming in Block 40 and they don't tell you what cast member you're filming with, you know you're in for a bad day.
Absolutely, yeah. Block 40, we're not going to tell you who's there. It's late at night, you know what I mean? That's funny, actually, because when they tell you, right, this is like, you got your call time and where you're going, and you text your boys.
You can kind of work
I text the boys group chat, which is obviously like me, Dan Diggs, Roman, Lockie. I'm like, boys, what time are you filming and where? They're all like completely different places to me. You think, yeah,
this ain't great. This don't look good.
Who could this be? You know? But listen, it's all part and parcel of it and what we do. I enjoy it. Do you?
Do you know what? I love TOWIE. I've got such a big love for it because I've grown up with it.
Yeah.
I've literally spent near enough half my life is TOWIE.
It's pretty mad, isn't it?
Do you know what I mean? So that's mad. I'm 30 next year, George.
Oh, yeah.
30 in
What are you doing
April.
for your 30th coming in?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't know if I'm spoiling anything, but I think we might be on air.
Oh, really?
So maybe it might be a TOWIE thing, or if we're off air, Dan would go on holiday.
Lovely.
So I'm not sure.
Lovely. So no spoilers, but potentially could be a big TOWIE 30th.
It could be a big TOWIE 30th. We'll have to see.
Would you invite
We'll have
everyone?
to see. I'll probably be really strict on it because
Yeah.
I think a 30th is like a special one.
Yeah.
It's not like 28, 27, do you know what I mean? 30 is a special one. So
Yeah.
I feel like I might have to piss a few people off, but I think I'll only have to have the people there that are generally my friends.
So there is potentially people amongst the cast that wouldn't be invited?
I think everyone would want to be invited to an Harry D birthday.
No, but there's potentially people that aren't going to be invited.
Probably.
Ooh.
But listen, I get on well with everyone from the
course.
cast. But there's people that I spend a lot more time with than I do others.
Yep.
So it
Which
should be one of
rubs
them
other people
things.
up the wrong way.
Yeah, of course.
You can never please everyone, Harry.
Do you know what? I've learnt that. Do you
Yeah,
know what? I'm just one of these people now, and I think you're very similar. I just get on and do my own
Yeah,
thing, and if it
of
pisses
course.
someone off, it pisses someone off.
Of course, and let that be down to them, you know? That's how you have to be, I think.
And do you know what? I think when I was younger, I used to live my life trying to please everyone.
I was a bit of a people pleaser when I was
Yeah.
younger. Being with Soph has massively changed that for me.
Yeah.
It really over worried me why people thought what they did about me or didn't, or say I really struggled to deal with if I'd done something that had annoyed someone. I really
Yeah.
struggled to deal with why or how, you
Yeah.
know, and if it had been twisted, and really didn't want it. But now you do. When you get to that sort of sense of contentment in yourself, like you have with Joe, oh, you don't really care.
Just happy.
I don't really care. Like, if people want to be in my life, like you will always be in my life. Do you know what I mean? Amy will always be in my life.
Yeah.
The kids, the family, that aspect will always be there. Whether we carry on filming TOWIE or not, that's going to be our lives. You know what I mean?
Of course it will.
But some people come and go, and that's a massive part of it. It's a big revolving
do you know
door.
what? I've just realised that that's just life in general.
Yeah, of course.
Do you know what I mean? It's life.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to be in part of our lives, then
Yeah.
see you later.
Of course.
There's the door.
Some people are meant to be there forever, aren't they?
Yeah.
And then others just aren't, you know. And it's hard when it all gets aired out on TV. Makes it a bit more difficult. But it's not just in the TV world. I think that's in your normal day-to-day life as well. You know.
How's the hair looking, Joel?
It's unbelievable, mate.
looking
Don't worry,
good?
this is going to be good. I'm going to take a fair bit off the top though, because the top is quite long.
Do you know when I have my hair cut?
Yeah.
I feel like it makes my face look I've lost weight.
Do you know what? That's like a running thing though. If you do have fellas that have come in and not had their haircut for a little while, when they go out to their mates, whoever, people turn and go, "Oh, you lost a bit of weight." Not
Yeah.
really. I've just had a haircut.
I know.
It
I
is.
feel like
It
it
is
makes
a
me look
bit of
skinnier.
It is a bit of a disguise there. You know what I mean?
Do you know what? I can't stand on my hair though.
Go on.
Thinning in.
No, thinning scissors are
Thinning
really-
scissors.
I don't like thinning scissors.
Someone
Never
put
use
that
them.
on my hair once, and I'm not even joking. It looked like I'd lost all my hair. It looked like my hair looked so thin, and my hair's quite straight and thin anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
And I literally done it to me, and I literally walked away. I wanted to cry.
Yeah, you got a good amount of hair though, but they are. You do have, and do you know what? There is so many bad barbers out there, and it is like it really annoys me. Listen, you do makeup, yeah?
Yeah.
Yours is the same. There's so many cowboys out there that are really bad at what they do, and it annoys me because I've worked at what I do for a lot of years. You know what I mean, and tried to do it. But these barbershops, I see what they're doing to people's hair sometimes. And I think how are they actually open? You know what I mean?
Mental.
How is the makeup going?
The makeup's doing really, really well. So I obviously when I'm not on, I don't know. A lot of people don't know that I'm a makeup artist by trade.
No.
But I obviously am a makeup artist by trade. So when I'm not filming TOWIE, I'm out and about doing makeup. I do a lot of weddings.
Yeah.
And that's something that I've always loved. I've done makeup for nearly 8 years now.
That's mad. Where did you learn?
I'm self-taught.
No way.
I'm all self-taught. I've done a couple of courses. I've done one in Manchester and I've done one in Essex.
Yeah.
But I learned it all originally self-taught. I used to make up like Amy lay down on the sofa and I'd like paint her eyebrows. I used to do it to my mum.
No way.
And that's how I kind of got into it. But 8 years on, I've literally built it up and really do well with it.
Yeah.
And I'm just about to I'm just about to go on the road. So I'm going to be touring my makeup
With your makeup, right?
So I'm doing a makeup masterclass. We're going to 8 places. That's our first date. So our first date's release.
Yeah.
Very soon, and we're touring. I think we're going to Birmingham, Cardiff,
Wow.
Liverpool, Manchester, Glasgow, Leeds, loads of places. and we're going to be doing a masterclass. I'm going to bring my models.
Nice.
And I'm going to paint all their faces for a room full of people that love makeup or want to learn makeup. And we're going to do classes and masterclasses and give advice. Yeah. So I'm excited. I think
that's
really,
brilliant.
really good. Because we get so much, like, obviously, we live in Essex. It's like a small part of the UK.
Of course.
But there's so many people that love TOWIE that can't come to Essex anymore.
Of course.
So I thought, why not? Why don't we pick ourselves up and travel and tour the UK with makeup?
Mate, it's a great idea. So you're gonna be setting up at what sort of places? At shops?
So we're going. So every place is different. We're still finalising all our venues. Yeah. But a lot of them are salons. Yeah. And we're collaborating with quite some big companies. Dole Beauty,
brilliant,
who are a big company, are collaborating with us.
I think Sof uses them. I think
and they're such a good makeup brand. They're generally things I use in my makeup kit as well. So I wanted to keep the tour very, very organic to me and things that I would do.
That's important.
But yeah, they're going to be like, so I think one of them's going to be in like a small bar. Just anywhere we could have got like a good venue with loads of good seats.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
So yeah, that hopefully we're touring that in December. So I'm excited. So
you start in December?
We start in December.
Yeah, this will air before that, so people can obviously pick up on that.
Get your tickets, guys.
Well, my next question, my next question was, where can people get tickets?
Well, I don't know where we've not got the links up yet, but guys, just head over to my Instagram. All the details will go on that.
It'll all be on the socials.
It'll be everywhere.
Do you need me as a model?
Oh, you could be a model.
Imagine.
I'll have to glue your eyebrows back and shave your beard. Put a wig on ya.
So, talking about that, wigs, that's all you done a drag party this year, didn't you, on TOWIE?
God, that was
a while ago now.
That was about 3 years ago, George.
No, it weren't this series, there was a drag party. There was a drag party this series.
Oh, but I weren't in drag.
No, but I was just talking about, what I was going to talk about is makeup and the drag. Like, that's major makeup, isn't it?
Yeah.
All that RuPaul and all that.
Honestly, so I done it 3 years ago for TOWIE.
Wait, you was actually the drag queen?
I done it. I've done it twice. I've done my iconic Lady Gaga when I was 17.
Yeah, brilliant.
And then I've redone it. I think it was on my 26th birthday.
Right.
And I literally went full on drag.
No way.
And I had one of the girls from RuPaul Drag Race like do me up. I had a guy come and put a wig on me.
That's a hell of a process, isn't it?
Literally, it took me like 5 hours to get ready.
Wow.
I literally had to glue my eyebrows back, everything.
So, what's glue your eyebrows back mean? You're talking to a man here who's never worn makeup.
So basically, when you do drag makeup, you have to glue your eyebrows like up to then conceal them and powder them to get rid of the brow, to then draw on a feminine brow.
So you don't have your own eyebrows at all?
No. So you have to draw the brow on to look like a feminine brow.
Did you enjoy being in drag?
Do you know what? It was uncomfortable.
No, you didn't like it?
Would I do it again? Maybe.
Yeah.
But for the time being, I'm quite happy with my manhood intact the way it should be. Because that's uncomfortable as well. You have to pin it back and everything.
Oh, you have to
well, you can't walk around in a tight dress with all your bulge out.
No, so it goes up in the bum?
Yeah, you have to tuck it in.
Everything?
Yeah.
Balls a lot?
Yeah.
God, yeah, just sit down.
It's uncomfortable.
What if you need a wee?
You don't.
Do you go in the ladies or the men's?
You go in the men's.
Yeah. But that is I forgot about that. You have to do that.
Yeah, it's a lot. Honestly, it took me forever to get ready and it was uncomfortable. So I'm quite happy with my manhood intact. Yeah. So maybe, would I do drag again? Never say never.
Not at the minute.
But not anytime soon.
Nah. I can't believe the process. 5 hours.
Literally.
I mean, it takes so 5 hours to get ready. So's not getting in drag, by the way.
she's going to be loved again compared to a drag queen.
She is actually a woman. But she's had some time getting ready. What are you two like at getting ready? Who takes the longest?
I probably take the longest.
Yeah.
That's because I love sitting in the bath for an hour.
Who sits in the bath for an hour?
Me and Jodie.
An hour?
So I literally, before I get ready, I feel like I need to relax. I need to pamper myself. So I'll literally run a bath. I will sit in it for an hour.
What do you do for an hour?
Enough, just sit on TikTok.
No.
And just relax. and sometimes I take my Prosecco in the bath.
You need a top up?
Get the Radox out.
Just get Harry a top up.
Oh yeah, speaking of Prosecco, I do need a top
come
up.
on.
I'll get the Radox out, have a full on hot bubble bath.
No.
And I was sitting there for an hour.
An hour? I mean, listen, after 90 minutes of football, I can I'd have a bath for probably 15, 20 minutes, you know. That's at a push. I I just think you must be so shriveled up when you get out.
Yeah.
You fingers your hand. Then what do you do? Come on then, talk me through the getting ready.
So then, what do? So then, go in, lay on the bed for another half hour, cuddle the dog for another 10 minutes.
Oh, mate. You are king of procrastination.
And then I'll get ready.
Is the outfit already sorted?
I always have my outfit planned. I always like buying a new outfit. I feel like the industry we're in, you can't be seen in the same thing twice.
Do you know,
How bad is that though?
Yeah, I'm a nightmare for that though. I really do. If you go through my social media, I really do rewear the same outfits over and over again. But I think I can get away with it because I'm quite a boringly dressed man. I wear all black quite a lot.
Yeah.
I wear t-shirts, trousers. I don't really wear branded things. I'd say classically dressed.
Yeah.
So you can get away with it. I haven't actually been shopping for ages. I thought the other day, I said to Soph, I said, I need to get some new clobber. We're going to Vegas. Did you see Soph got me that for my birthday?
How lovely.
Mental. So, not for my birthday. She actually got it for her birthday, but surprised me. That's the sort of bird I got. My birthday's in March. So, anyway, we're going out to Vegas, obviously, to see Adele's last show of her residency.
Oh my God, I'm so jealous.
Mate, I can't believe it, honestly. When I opened it, it's very rare that I'm speechless.
And them tickets ain't cheap.
No, I know. Mad.
I mean, I love Adele, but Adele, calm down.
I know.
Them prices are ridiculous.
I know. But listen, it's obviously, you know how much I love my music and how much I sing as well. It's sort of like, I've been very lucky, I can't lie, over the last few years. It's like, I've had sort of 3 people I majorly wanted to see. 4, actually. And it was John Legend, Ed Sheeran, Luke Combs and Adele. Saw John Legend, saw Ed Sheeran last year. I'm going to see Luke Combs tomorrow. And then I'm going to see Adele in Vegas next week.
Do you know, I've given an award out to Ed Sheeran.
Shut up.
Yeah.
You've met him?
So I met Ed Sheeran. So it was the Teen Awards. Me and Sam Fair's done
What year is this?
Like, maybe like 2011.
So was he big time then or not?
No, we give him his new artist award.
Like, oh my God. Why didn't I know this? This is mental.
It was mental. But we didn't really know who he was then.
Oh my God,
which was
imagine.
Crazy.
Did you get a photo with him?
No.
No way.
I reckon if you Googled it somewhere along the line, if you just because there would have been a picture of it on stage. But it was at that place. Do you know that place, like they do the Radio Teen Awards and all that? It's like the Teen Awards.
I don't know where it is or when it is.
They're everywhere, but they're so big. And it was there. Me and Sam Fair's got us given an award out for the newest
upcoming
artist, one of them, yeah.
Oh my God.
And it was Ed Sheeran that won it.
And now look at him, he's selling out Wembley. He's probably the highest grossing artist ever, I think.
Yeah.
And
now he probably looks back and thinks, oh, them two TOWIE just give me an award.
Do you know what? Wait, you know, you say that, yeah? I don't think he would. I don't think Ed Sheeran's that kind of guy.
No,
you know, he's always had the same team he's always worked with.
Yeah.
Over the years, got the same bodyguards, same management teams. I think he always, he does all things for free in Ipswich Town Centre, on the streets and that, give a kid one of his guitars. I think he's very... Did you watch his documentary?
I did watch it.
Oh, it was emotional, wasn't
it? And it was sad about his wife, wasn't it?
Cried my eyes out. Again, prime example of you never know what's going on behind closed doors for people, do you?
Yeah,
that was mad.
I did watch that.
But what a successful music career. He's one of my idols. So to be fair, I think, you know, people do that thing where you have a dinner table, yeah, and you can invite 3 people, right? So there's 4 of you to a dinner table, dead or alive, yeah?
Yeah.
What would your dinner table be?
Lady Gaga, Kim Kardashian, Beyonce and Britney.
No, 3. Got to get rid of one.
All right,
who'd you get rid of?
Get rid of Beyonce.
No, Beyonce.
We'll go to her after party. We'll invite her to the afters.
Fair play. So who would they be? Who would they be and why?
Lady Gaga.
Why?
Because I am her biggest fan.
Have you ever been to see her?
I've been to every concert. I actually queued to go to one of her concerts once for 8 hours.
Oh my God.
I was obsessed with her. When A Star Is Born come out, I was the first in the cinema.
Have you ever met her?
No. If I met her, I think I'd wet myself.
Do you get starstruck?
Yeah, I would on her.
Yeah. That's different class, isn't
I think the most famous person I ever met was Christina Aguilera.
Oh, you met her? Soph would wet her pants if you told me that. You know she's Soph's favourite.
Really?
Yeah, like proper.
So I went to, when TOWIE first came out, it was one of the first premieres we'd ever been invited to.
Yeah.
And it was the Burlesque with Christina Aguilera and Cher, and they were both there. And we were both on the red carpet with the same time.
And you say hello, do you mean?
And I went, oh my God, hello. And she was like, hi. You're like, I was like, she just thought, who's this random gay kid coming up to me?
I thought you was gonna say she was really nice. I said,
no, she just said hello like that. But she was like, had like millions of people around her.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, and I just really wanted a picture, but I thought, you know, it's a bit too much. Like,
no
a lot was going on.
Yeah, it's classic, isn't it? One of them ones. It's always awkward on a red carpet. I've not done many, but I've done the NTAs this year. It was my first one. You know, you sort of stand there. I always think of my mum. I always think of my mum when I'm on a red carpet because you see like Cat Slater, Alfie Moon walk past. You know what I mean? And you always think of your mum watching soaps back in the day. I can't help it.
Oh my
God.
God.
My mum was actually wetting her pants, but you sort of have to go, hello.
You'd be wetting your pants, wouldn't you? If you see Cat Slater.
Stacey Slater.
Stacey Slater.
Joe, are you a big EastEnders fan?
I love EastEnders, Jordan.
No way.
He makes me watch it every day.
I told Harry when we first got together, I said it's a must that you actually have to watch.
No, he actually said it's a deal breaker if you don't watch. If you do not watch EastEnders with me. So that's when I went to Cyprus and I was like, this is like EastEnders, isn't it? Because I'd been watching it.
Nice, like it. Saf loves EastEnders, doesn't she?
She loves EastEnders.
She is, yeah. She watches that religiously.
I know. I feel like I've got more to talk to her about now because I watch EastEnders.
Oh, don't. Right, so listen, we had Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Because you're a biggest fan, you've seen her everywhere.
Kim Kardashian.
You'd wet your pants if Lady Gaga said hello.
Yeah, to be honest with you, Lady Gaga, I would just be happy with her alone.
Yeah,
but if I had to have three, and then it'd be Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
Because I just love a bit of Kim.
Yeah.
Love her shows.
So was
love
watching it the other day. It's a mad
them.
show, that.
It's crazy. And I think that, like, there's like 5 of them that bring that much drama. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
It's a lot, isn't it?
Well, especially amongst the family. Like, we have enough drama amongst a load of people that ain't family, but for drama that is family, do you like, have you ever argued with your family that much? I couldn't actually imagine you and Amy ever having a row.
Me and Amy have had one argument.
Have you?
Our whole life.
What was it?
And I can't even remember what it was about.
Was it really bad or not really?
It weren't even that bad.
No.
So that's why I can't even remember what it was about. But me and Amy have had one argument our whole life, and we literally didn't talk for 2 days. 2 days later, we come face to face and just cried at each other. We just missed each other.
That's classic, isn't it? Was you stubborn? Are you stubborn?
I am stubborn.
Oh yeah, you won't make up.
Yeah, I'm stubborn.
If you think you're in the right.
Do you know what? I don't know if it's a bad trait. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older. I don't think I'm as stubborn as I used to be. But when I was young, I used to be so stubborn. Like I used to think I was right in everything.
That's mad, isn't it? How is your mum? I love your mum.
My mum's really good.
Because she filmed quite a bit this year, didn't she?
She filmed a lot last series more.
Yeah.
She's only done one episode this series.
Yeah.
But it's really good because she loves Joe.
Yeah, it's good, man.
And
it's good, and I think that I see that in her. Do you know what I mean? I remember when we had that scene around Amy's house, and they all asked me. I don't know how much of it was shown actually. I can't remember, but they asked me what I thought of you. So you're a right wanker. No, I didn't. Of course I didn't. I said it's brilliant. I said I love you. I think you two are really good together.
Yeah.
But you both seem really happy, you know.
I feel like I am, and I know he's sitting over there, so I'm not being bribed, but I honestly feel like I'm the happiest.
Oh, it's nice, man.
Like I've ever been.
It's good, but you deserve it. I think you're one of them people who listen, and the nation have seen you go through shit with people. Do you know what I mean? It's the nature of what we do. The nation have seen me go for the wrong people, kiss a few frogs, as they say.
Yeah.
So's done the same, you've done the same, and to finally find your one is nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Honestly, I just feel so happy. Like I'm in a good space, and I'm just happy.
So, are you living together?
So yeah, Joe has moved in.
Nice.
Joe has moved in.
Nice.
Yeah, I feel like literally I lived in that flat for a month, and then I met Joe.
Yeah, but I remember seeing you in Cyprus, and you just started seeing Joe, and you was like, I was like, how you getting on, H, in your new flat? And you was like, I just hate being on my own. I thought, I said, give it time, like you start to like it.
Give it, I'll come
My
home.
advice.
I'll come home and ask Joe to move in straight away.
My full advice was give it time. Like, I didn't like being on my own when I first lived on my own. Then I started to love it, and he was like, yeah, do you know what, Jordan, I'll be all right in time. 3 weeks later, he's moved in.
I'm all or nothing, Jordan. You know what? You either love it or hate it.
Cool.
But
put your hand over that quickly, just while I blow dry your hair. Because I can't get hair in the Prosecco.
Oh yeah, that'd be a disaster.
Absolutely. Quickly blow dry, I'm going to blend the sides in.
Them sides look lovely.
Looks nice. I'm going to blend it all up so it'll be softer.
Lovely.
But it's nice it just gives it a bit of graduation to it as opposed to that really harsh line.
I feel like I've lost a stone already.
We're working out what we're going to do with these bits, like blow drying on the podcast. I don't know whether to time lapse it or try and get people's conversations in. It's quite hard, isn't it? To talk over.
Well, we'll just keep it going.
Yeah, I think so. I took quite a bit off the top, H.
Yeah, I needed it.
Yeah. How often you been having it coloured?
When the last time Joe colours it, didn't he?
Do ya? Yeah. Because it's nowhere near as blonde as it has been, is it?
When I was in Dominican, I was white.
Yeah, I remember.
I was thinking about going back brown, I'm not sure.
I really like this colour.
Yeah. I feel like with me, I'm such a blonde at heart. Like everyone knows me as a blonde.
Yeah, or red hair. But it's not. This hairdryer is actually the same colour as your hair was.
That wig.
That is mental.
Yeah. I'll have to find that picture of Sophie. I've got it on my phone somewhere.
Yeah, find that. I've got it somewhere. I don't know if we had sent it to each other.
But that was that same night.
Brilliant. Mad how fashion changes and that, isn't it?
Well, how long's the podcast? Like how long is an episode?
Just as long as I cut your hair. You know, like me and you have got a lot to talk about, so it'll be a little bit longer. Some of them are shorter.
Yeah.
Some of them have different hair. Like some of them have different amounts of times. Like it's just however feels natural. This podcast is purely to have a natural conversation in a barbershop.
Yeah.
And I'll explain it a bit when this hair dries off because it'll explain it a little bit better. But and I'll talk to you a little bit about the podcast.
We're going to Tenerife in 3 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Go for his birthday.
Nice. I like Tenerife.
Well, it's the only place that's warm.
I like Tenerife. Funny thing about Tenerife, just before I come back to TOWIE, me and my dad had a little bit of a midlife crisis. I was having a bit of a bad time being on my own, and I was like, do you know what? Never done this. I was like, come Dad, we'll go away. So we went. We called it the Breaking Dad holiday. You know that like Jack Whitehall?
Yeah.
Breaking Dad. Me and my dad just went away, us two, yeah? Obviously I was like 22, my dad was like 52, and that was it. We had a right laugh, you know what I mean? And that made me fall in love with Tenerife. But going away with just your dad at that age, it was fucking brilliant. We had such a laugh. But he's got over the midlife crisis now, remarried, you know, everything like that.
Oh yeah, how was his wedding?
Unbelievable.
It was abroad, wasn't it?
Antigua.
Yeah,
you ever been?
No, never.
It was really good. And that was mad actually, because me and Soph hadn't been together that long. We got together in the October, and this was in the January. So my family, we all had it booked, and the hotel was full. And we thought, oh my God, like how? I remember ringing the hotel, thought, I've got to get Soph there. You know, and it was sort of that, it's a massive thing, a wedding, isn't it? And obviously I knew I wanted to be with Soph. I knew we was going to get on well, and I knew I had to try and get her there. So anyway, I pulled a few strings, managed to get her to the wedding. She ended up walking Kay down the aisle like one of the bridesmaids. She'd done every bridesmaid's hair, the bride's hair, because she's a hairdresser by trade, Soph, which a lot of people know. And you know when? This makes me feel like a bit mad. I never really speak about it, but that was the first moment when I actually looked at Soph and I thought, on my days, I love you. I remember I was my dad's best man. So obviously, I'm not the best at not falling apart and crying at the best of times. But I remember stood with my dad, so I was so emotional. Couldn't have my brother Bill there because he was in Australia. I couldn't get there. The flights didn't work. So I'm stood with my dad anyway. FaceTime my brother, nearly cried my eyes out. I remember standing thinking, I'm my dad's best man. Who gets to do that? You know what I mean? I remember I turned around and Soph was the first person to walk down the aisle with Kay. You remember? I remember looking, thinking, oh my God, that was it. I fell apart for the rest of the day. Tried to do a speech, cried my eyes out. But it was a really unbelievable moment.
And that's when you knew she was the one.
Yeah, all day long. Like, it's mad. And I do, like, as soppy as it sounds, I fall in love with her more and more every day. We just laugh, man. Yeah. She's hilarious.
What did you two do on your first date?
First date's quite good. First date, we went to, so I met her at the Jog On to Cancer event that we all go to quite often. It was the last one of that. So I went with Gatsby, met her there, and then I come home because I work. She went out with the Geordie Shore, as they do. And then we had a few messages backwards and forwards. I was like, right, come on, I'll take you out. I kissed her that night, nothing else, but I kissed her. As I got in my cab to go home, I give her a kiss. And then I messaged her, I said, right, we're going to go to the Bluebird in Chelsea, right? Have you heard this story?
No, never.
She's a nuisance, yeah? I remember, imagine what talk about know what you're getting yourself into, yeah? So we booked the Bluebird in Chelsea. I thought I'm going to, classic, trying to be a bit, give it Billy big bollocks, you know, take her to Chelsea, take her somewhere nice. So booked there as she was down in London filming for Geordie Shore. So she was filming green screen. I said, right, I booked the table for 7:30. She's like, right, I'll do green screen. Then I'm going to the hairdressers to have a like, wash and blow dry. Going to my mate Charlotte. Charlotte was staying in London at the time. She said, so I'll go to Charlotte's and you can meet me there and we'll go out. I thought, right, lovely. There I go get on the district line on my own, go to pick her up. She rings me, yeah, on the district line. She goes to the hairdressers to have her hair done, goes back to her car, rings me, she's not going to believe it. She's just driven down Newcastle. She's left her entire suitcase in Newcastle at her front door and has driven down purely in the clothes on her back, no makeup on her, like nothing, and she's going on a first date with me. Yeah, so she's now thinking, what? She's gone to the car, fully opened the boot and been like, there was literally nothing in the car. What the hell am I going to do? I remember she texted me, she's like, I've got no suitcase, blah, blah, blah. I was like, well, it's too late now. I was like, I'm not turning back, I'm on my way, girl. I'll come and get ya. So I spent the majority of my first date walking around Zara, getting her an outfit. She picked an outfit, got that. By the time we got to Bluebird, it was 10:30 at night, right? So now I'm thinking, I've had a few beers now. I'm thinking, this girl's a lot, yeah? So I had a few beers, get to Bluebird. Hello, sir. Sorry, the kitchen's closed. I was like, you know, I'm starving. I said, what can you do for us? So we had cheese and wine. I said, what we can do for you is a cheese board. We drank 2 bottles of red wine and a cheese board. Ended up out in Mayfair till 4 a.m. Great night. Yeah, that was our first date.
I love that.
It really, honestly, it really, really was.
I love hearing about first dates.
Yeah, it was good. What was your twos?
So, me and Joe went for a few drinks in Brentwood.
Where did you two meet, first of all?
So, me and Joe have known each other. It's actually really, I've said it a few times. Have I not told you my story?
No,
We're not telling each other our first date stories, right?
No, but I knew you knew each other.
So we knew each other from years ago.
Because it's the same as me and So.
Because we used to, when I was really young, I used to go to dance schools and so did Joe.
Yeah.
So we used to be like compete in dance schools. So when we were young, we used to actually compete, me and Joe, compete in competitions in dancing.
Against each other?
Against each other. So we never knew each other.
Who was better?
Probably Joe.
No way!
I think probably Joe was.
Really?
Yeah. I was literally there for the lulls, but I think Joe was like a professional dancer, like his whole life was dance.
Yeah.
Me, I was really good at dancing, but I think Joe probably topped it.
Nice.
But I do think I won a couple of times.
Nice.
As he shakes his head. and then we started speaking about a couple of years ago, and the timing weren't right because Joe's got a little boy who's 4.
Yep.
And I think it was a difficult time for Joe. Wasn't ready to settle. So then it didn't work out. And then 6 months ago, got back in touch with each other.
Mad, isn't it?
And timing was right.
Timing is everything, isn't it?
Timing was right. So we went on our first date, went for drinks in Brentwood.
Nice.
Then everything was kind of closing because it was like a random night. So we went back up to mine and ended up watching the Hannah Montana movie.
What? That's your first date?
We watched the Hannah Montana movie.
No, do you know what? This is gonna go one or two ways for me, but I really like the Hannah Montana movie. Yeah.
Honestly, the Hannah Montana movie is so literally underrated.
Yeah,
it's such a good feel-good bloody loving film.
Oh mate, that end bit when she sings the climb to everyone, takes the wig off.
Know.
Unreal. Bet you both cry.
Yeah, we was both on our first date crying to Hannah Montana. We love you, Miley.
Oh, that's brilliant. Mate, do you remember all them shows on the Disney Channel back in the day?
I used to love Hannah Montana.
What else was there? Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Sweet Life of Zack, Raven.
Yeah.
That's So Raven.
Yeah.
I used to love them all.
That's the one when That's So Raven could see through the...
She could tell the future, couldn't
yeah,
she?
Yeah. Disney Channel was the nuts back in the day.
Do
you remember Home Improvement?
Who?
Do you remember the show Home Improvement? Did you ever watch that?
What's
That's
that
a good
one?
one. That's all about like an American family. That's really good. Tim Allen, geek who plays Buzz Lightyear. I'm a bit of a film and TV show geek, you know. That was good. What else is on there?
I used to love High School Musical.
Did ya?
Yeah, I remember once it was coming out at like 6 o'clock at night on the Disney Channel.
Yeah.
And I was meant to be going to like an after school thing, like to learn. Like my mum used to pay for me to go to after school to like make me clever.
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
No.
And I used to and I said, Mum, please, I can't go to after school clubs because I've got to watch High School Musical.
She was going to miss it.
I can't miss it.
Yeah, what was the after school club?
And what was the after school club? The after school clubs used to be like like learning, extra learning. So you'd get like teacher come round.
Yeah, but what subjects?
Everything, whatever I was like doing shit at.
Because, listen, Harry, I love you, but that clip has done the rounds of India, isn't it? You and Amy. The amount of times, even now, every time.
Let's just say history and geography was never my strongest point.
That every single time I go on TikTok or Instagram or something, that comes up.
I know. Me and Amy even recreated it the other day.
I see it on TikTok.
But guys, honestly, I actually do know what the capital of India is now.
Go on.
It's New Delhi.
Is it New Delhi? Yeah!
You didn't even know.
No, I was going to say Mumbai. That's bad.
Why are you judging me? You didn't even know.
Oh my God, don't. I'm just going to hide behind your head for a minute because I didn't know that.
Just don't ask me what any other capitals are, because I probably still won't know.
But, yeah, that become one of the most iconic TOWIE scenes ever, wasn't it?
That is like series one most iconic scene.
What is the most iconic scene ever, you reckon? If you had to say.
I think... Don't know, because do you know what, they made us do this? Do you know when TOWIE turned 10?
Like the react.
And we done an episode of like all the iconic stuff.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the iconic stuff did come from the early days. I think there's a lot of iconic stuff that happens now.
Well, I think, do you know what I think was quite iconic?
Go on.
My dissolving swimming trunks was quite iconic.
And that was all my idea.
It was your idea. It sets me up bad.
That was another thing I see on TikTok. I see loads of girlfriends pranking their boyfriends with dissolvable
Yeah,
shorts.
yeah, and you thought,
I thought, do you know what? We're all going on holiday. Who can I prank? And I thought, Jordan, you're back on the scene.
No.
Welcome you back.
Oh, don't, my little bum floating around the Dominican Sea. I actually had nothing on as well. I'll never forget it. I thought, oh my God. That was good
so
though.
Fun. Did no one actually tell you?
No, I didn't have a clue. Because I asked TOWIE, I said, we're going on a boat. I said, are we going to get in the water? They was like, no, I said, because I want to know whether to wear trunks or to wear... I had these really brand new Reese shorts on, yeah? I bought them for Dominican. Didn't really have the money either. So I bought them for Dominican, needed to look good to make a comeback. Put them on for the boat party. I was like, right, George, you're going to jump in. I was like, you've told me I'm not getting in, that I ain't getting these wet, especially not salt water. And I was like, oh, don't worry about it. Harry's got some trunks you can borrow. That's how it was said to me. And I was like, all right, sweet. I was like, fine, don't worry about it.
That's so funny.
And they was navy, still matched my outfit. Thought, God, you smashed it. Jump in, you bastard. Those dissolvable.
Dissolvable shorts.
Oh, don't.
Do you know what? I love pulling a prank. I think it's just so much fun. Like,
Pranks
to think,
are good.
like, it's just fun, isn't it?
Yeah, we was watching on YouTube the other night, me and Soph in bed. We was watching the... you got Ant and Dec that do it to people.
Love
and James
it.
Corden. Do you see when James Corden done David Beckham with the statue? And the statue looks nothing like him, but he's so polite, Beckham. Mate, it's unreal.
I used to have the Ellen one. So Ellen DeGeneres, she used to do them, didn't she?
Yeah. She doesn't do her show anymore, does she?
No.
That was
I love that show.
Yeah, that was a big show, wasn't it?
What else? I'm trying to think. But do you remember when we filmed that in Dominican with your dissolvable shorts?
Yeah.
Do you remember previous to that, you pushed me in the sea?
I'm off the
boat.
And
I had a nosebleed.
Massive nosebleed.
And they didn't even show the nosebleed. They just said, oh, Harry's had an emergency. But they didn't actually show the nosebleed.
He come out the sea, I swear to God, and he looked like he'd been eaten by a shark. It was there. Because you know when blood mixes with water, mate, he come up and then he started panicking.
And I remember all our execs like being really worried about me and being like, Harry, you've never said in your medical record you get nosebleeds. I'm like, I don't. I don't.
But Jordan's just thrown me in the sea.
But I think all the salt water went up my nose, and honestly, I had blood going everywhere. It was like I was in an attack, like being like eaten by a fish or something.
That was never shown.
That couldn't get shown, obviously for probably obvious reasons.
Yeah, been a bit too gory. There was a lot of blood. But what, so go on, what's the most iconic moment ever, you think?
Right, I think iconic moments are me and Amy, what's the capital of India?
Yeah, that's up there, 1,000,000%.
I think me being Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
I think me and Gemma doing driving lessons.
Was Gemma a driving instructor? She was a car saleswoman, wasn't
she was a car saleswoman.
She worked at BMW. I remember when she worked at BMW, yes.
And I think that everyone always still tags me in them videos.
Yeah.
I think Lucy, Mec and Mario chucking the drink over him.
Was that the red wine?
The red wine.
Yeah.
I think...
Was you there for that?
No, I wasn't in that series. I think Lauren Goodger, but I was on this one. Lauren Goodger chucking Mark in the pole.
Yeah, classic.
That was cool.
Didn't that happen to Arj as well, though?
Yeah, that was with Gemma, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, Arj got thrown in the water by Gemma.
Then, right, what other iconic things? Come on, let's think.
I like Diags falling off the brick wall. in Spain.
That is so funny.
While it was like the
Joey.
business. Do you know why? Because he really hurt himself
Yeah.
as well. And when you ask him about it, he really, really was in pain. And
Honestly,
they were quite
that's
worried.
so
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
When Ard was like laying with the
Yeah,
earphones in,
but
by
they tried
the bowl,
they tried to imitate the business, the film, wasn't it? Archie's there all oiled up with his headphones in, and they're trying to get in the villa. It was really good.
That was funny.
That was
That's
done well.
iconic.
That was done well.
else?
The other ones I can think of are Arch again falling in the golfing lake when Mark Wright pushed him in the golfing lake. Do you remember that? When they were trying to play golf, and Mark Wright absolutely pisses himself. And Archie's fuming, like, you know when someone doesn't take the joke well? For me, if someone pranks you, you have to take it well, otherwise they're just going to keep doing it and do it again. And Archie was fuming, and Mark Wright's absolutely pissing himself over a real golf course. Can't remember where it was.
Do you know what I thought about the other day? This
Go
is a genuine, like, thing that I was thinking about.
Go on.
Whatever happened to Mr. Darcy?
The pig?
The pig?
No, I want Arch to come in here, yeah? Arch was meant to come in here today. He's had something else go on, so he couldn't get in. But obviously, before all my guests come in, me and Soph, sit in bed. I think, what would be good to ask Harry? What would be good to ask Arch? And Soph went to me, exactly that. She was like, I'm dying to know what happened to the pig.
Mr. Darcy?
Where is the micro
Where
pig?
is Mr. Darcy?
I'm going to have to get him in and ask him.
Did Lydia keep him? Does he live at Debbie's?
Did he end up on a roast dinner?
Hog roast. Oh, God. We've just set off the vegans.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible. No animals were harmed in the film of this podcast.
But like, I always sit there and I think, like, what happened to him? Where is he now?
Yeah, who took custody?
Because they never made that thing, did
No.
they?
Who took custody?
Do you think like the pig shelter come and got him?
Isn't it mad? You've actually had pigs as pets. Do you remember when micro pigs was a
No,
thing?
but he was meant to be a micro pig, but he weren't.
No,
Mr.
what?
Darcy was meant to be a
Oh, he was a
micro
real-
pig,
he was a real
but he
pig.
wasn't. It was a real pig.
I didn't know that.
He was a full-on pig.
I didn't know that. And that's why they had to get rid of him.
I don't know, but I kind of think, like, where is he now? Did Debbie set up a rescue centre for pigs? I don't know.
Where is Mr. Darcy?
Where is Mr. Darcy?
Right, we're setting out a task for anybody watching this podcast.
Can you find out where Mr. Darcy went? Because
And
we'd
we
like
need-
to know.
We need proof that it is Mr. Darcy. And if you find him, what we're going to do for anyone who finds Mr. Darcy?
Give you a free haircut.
Free haircut, and if he, free haircut and a free face of makeup. If you find Mr. Darcy, hashtag where is Mr. Darcy? That's mad. He could be on
Where
that.
is
He could be on that old McDonald's farm or something, and no one's none the wiser.
No one would ever know.
And none of his mates know he's famous. There's a famous pig among them, and none of them know.
Wait, when you say Old MacDonald Farm, do you mean the one in Brentwood or actual this song Old MacDonald Farm?
Oh, that is the old McDonald's. Is there more than one?
Well, Old MacDonald Farm is like the song, isn't it? He's like worldwide.
Is he running around with Ronald
Is he?
somewhere? Oh, I can't believe that's really got me thinking.
Where is he?
I need to ask Arch.
Right, someone asked Arj.
I don't know, should we call him?
Call him now. I need to know
Do you
where
think,
he is.
do you think he'll answer?
I need to know.
Do you think
Call
he'll
him.
answer?
Just please call him. Because I need to know.
Oh, mate, do you think you'll get the ump?
No.
No?
He'll be happy to see me.
You're going to call him? You answer. Let me get some more Prosecco. Yeah. He won't answer.
Oh, this is terrible. Answer the phone.
We need to know. I ain't got Lydia's number. Have you got Lydia's number?
Nah, I ain't spoke to Lydia for years.
Have you not?
Nah.
Ah, that's a shame. That's a shame, but listen, this isn't the end of Mr. Darcy. We will find him.
We will find him.
Imagine if it's a really dark response from Arch. Like, yeah, he died. That'd be really bad. That'd be really anticlimax, wouldn't it?
It'd kill our vibe, wouldn't it?
It really. I'm so intrigued as to where this fucking pig is.
Where is this pig?
Yeah, Google it.
Right.
Anyway, Mr. Darcy was a TOWIE icon.
Mr. Darcy was icon.
I think
was
Mr.
iconic.
Darcy's actually been in more episodes than me. So he's I've been outshined by a pig. Oh, don't.
It's mental. We're all sitting here thinking about a pig.
No.
I thought your podcast meant to be about normal talks
About
in a barber.
About it. How are you liking your hair, Harry?
Looks lovely.
Yeah, you enjoying
Looks
it?
stunning.
I think it looks really, really good.
Literally
So I've done a
smashed it.
small bit of a disconnection.
Yeah, no, I love it.
But like I've kept this weight to sit in, but left the 0.5 low, so you get that. See that nice fade? You don't shave it up there. You don't get all the bits in the blonde all the way through it.
No,
you know
it
what
looks
I mean?
lovely. No, I
What
love
do you think,
it.
Joe?
Of his hair?
Yeah.
Stunning.
Right, but
Yeah.
what's
we've
about
got
Mr.
news on Mr. Darcy.
Where's Mr.
The
Darcy?
news is, apparently he was trying to kill Arge's and Lydia's dog Trevor, so they had to get rid of him and put him in a farm.
No way.
Apparently.
So he could be at Old
Harry,
McDonald's
we have
farm.
to find him. We have to find Mr. Darcy.
We might have
Look
seen
down.
him a couple of
I
months
bet he's at
ago,
Old McDonald's farm. I bet you're right.
Oh, dog, that's mad. So that's where he is. He was trying to kill the dog.
Oh, so that
Dog took preference.
Oh, so not as glamorous as it sounds. They
No.
disowned him.
It says in the end we had to rehome Mr. Darcy before he killed poor Trevor.
Trevor buzzing. Poor Mr. Darcy's out in the rain. Right, how are you liking your hair?
Jordan, I love it.
Yeah?
It was well overdue, and I've come to the best in the best.
Love that. I'm just going to shave your neck in a second, and I'm going to put some product in it. What do you normally put in your hair?
I like the tiniest bit of wax and just a bit of hairspray.
Have you ever used my product?
I would love to use your product.
Love that. Well, do you know why? You're very lucky because everybody who comes and does my podcast gets a free pot of Mr. J.
Oh, lovely.
So,
That's exactly why I come.
I will put some. I will put some in your hair now anyway, and then obviously you can take a pot with you. But so Mr. J is my range. You know, my range that I've been bringing out. I've been developing and bringing out over the last
to use it.
sort of 18 months. It's getting there. It's good.
No, I'm excited to use it. I like trying out new things because I think with my hair, it's so straight. So I always like using a bit of product like what you do because it just gives a bit of texture.
Your hair's dead straight.
So straight.
There's not actually a wave in it at all, is there?
No.
But that looks nice. It needed that little bit of length off the top just to give it a bit more body.
Do you know what loads of people say to me? And I get this comment every day, but I don't get offended by it.
Go on.
So many people go to me, "Oh my God, Harry, you're losing your hair."
I don't think you're losing your hair.
But I'm not losing my hair. My hairline just naturally goes back. My hair, I've got loads of hair.
But I think if you had a hair transplant and brought all that forward, you wouldn't look like you, and I don't think you'd like it. Some people, like that
I was
is...
thinking about it.
It's up to you. You could go for a consultation. Greg's had one.
Just because it goes so far back there, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think that's... If you look back at old pictures of you, has that risen or not?
Well, when I look back on old pictures of me, my hair used to be down. I used to have a big fringe,
true.
you know.
You
So
had
I
the
didn't
Justin
really
Bieber.
know.
Yeah. Everybody had the Justin Bieber once upon a time.
I don't think mine was.
No,
Justin
yours wasn't
Bieber.
quite Justin Bieber, actually.
Mine was literally more like Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh, don't. Before I go, and before I put some wax in your hair, we are going to play a little game.
Go on.
I always do something with people. I've already done one on you, to be fair. With Lockie, I've done the old who would you have around your dinner table.
Yeah.
Yours, you found that too easy, so we're going to play a game.
All right.
And now you've had a couple of glasses per second, I'm hoping it's going to be quite funny. So, you might have heard it on the radio shows, yeah?
Go on.
It's called the letter game.
All right.
So,
How'd you do it?
I'm going to give you a random letter, yeah? From this random letter generator, right?
Okay.
And then you have to, hold on, I'll just try to call me back. Oh no, he said he can't speak. So I'll call you back later.
All right, don't worry.
Right, so this game, I'm going to give you a random letter and you're going to get a minute, right?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to put some wax in your hair and you're going to be finished and you can go. But before you go, this is what you have to do.
Right, so what tell me
I'm going to tell you now. So random letter generator, right? Your letter is... And I'm going to do this to everyone who comes in and we're going to do a scoreboard.
You know, I played this game on Slowability.
Did you?
And I was shit.
Right, well, hopefully I'll give you a better letter. Right, your random letter is A. That's quite hard.
I could say anything good with A.
No, right, letter A.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a minute. Sam, can you put a minute on the clock for me? Right, Sam's going to...
I played this on Slowability.
Sam's going to put a minute up for us, right? It's going to be me v you. You're going to do it, then I'm going to do it, right?
Okay.
And we're going to see, right, let's get the list up. Right, 3, 2, 1, go. Something in the kitchen.
Apples.
Nice. 4-letter word.
4-letter word?
Go
You're
for
making
them
it
all.
hard.
4-letter word.
I don't know. Begin with A.
Yeah.
4 letters. Oh, you're taking the piss.
Oh, come on. Think of a really tiny little animal, but loads of them.
Ants.
There you go, 4-letter
In
word.
the kitchen.
Famous female.
Honey.
No, it's not going to be in the kitchen. It's just a 4-letter word.
Oh, I was going to say, if you've got ants in your kitchen, then you've got like a problem.
Famous female.
A famous female. Beginning with A, Angelina Jolie.
Nice. A tool.
A tool. A screwdriver.
Axe. A screwdriver. I can't have that. A takeaway. You're good at this.
A takeaway. Oh God. A takeaway.
Time up.
A takeaway. I would say a Indian.
Ask Italian. Ask Italian. You can get ask on delivery, can't you?
God knows.
You said a screwdriver and a Indian. You cannot say that.
But they begin with an A.
Of course, you got two.
One.
You got two. You got ants actually. You got something in the kitchen, apples. You got ants as a 4-letter word, and you got famous female Angelina Jolie. 3.
I got 3.
Right.
I was quite proud of that.
Margot.
Right.
My random letter
is
you.
You.
Right, and now you have to go on here and you have to read these out, right? In any order, you can pick whatever you want, yeah?
Okay.
Ready, Sam? 3.
I'm going to start here.
Go.
City.
Uganda's a country, isn't it?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Oh, God. No, I'm going to get beat by Harry Derbidge. What is it? A city. God. I don't know, pass. Next one.
I would have said Utah.
Utah. It's a state. Next one, go.
Okay, film.
Film.
U's quite hard.
Up.
Stop.
Nice,
Joe.
Joe. Quick, come on, I'm running out of time.
Joe's helping him. Job.
Job. A undercover policeman.
I think police officer's the right word, but we'll let you off. Country.
Uganda.
Beverage.
Uno? Is Uno a drink?
No, that would be a card game.
No. A beverage? No, we drew. Time up.
Time up. What
We
was
drew.
the score? We drew.
3-0. We'll settle on a draw. I can't believe that. You.
You drawed with Harry Derbidge.
Yes, well done, H. Well done.
The boy that didn't know the capital of India.
Oh, don't. Right. I'm gonna now I've not won. I'm a sore loser. I'm gonna do you and you get out. No, I'm joking. Right.
My hair feels lovely.
Looks good. I'm just gonna shave your neck and then put.
Oh yeah. Do you know what? That's my biggest pet hate.
It's the worst, isn't it?
Neck hair, like really horrible.
Everyone's the same. Get that down.
It's a lovely little salon you've got.
Oh, thanks, mate. I love it, man. I'm happy here. You know, everything's going alright. Ticking over, getting people in.
I think the barbershop's quite iconic.
Yeah?
When you was asking about iconic moments, I think this barbershop's quite iconic.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think this is where we're going to be filming for the rest of TOWIE.
Love that.
Until we're on it.
But think, everybody talks to their barber. This is why I had the idea for this podcast. Everybody talks to the barber. Everybody opens up to their barber. There's a big thing about how much men trust their barbers, yeah? And I've got clients whose hair I've cut for years and years and years. And, you know, I've been there with them when they've been really happy about something, been there with them when they've been really sad. Like, there's a lot to be said for it. And they've become lifelong friends, yeah? And now this is my opportunity. This is why I wanted to do it with the podcast, with the camera, to give people an insight to a barbershop.
Well, I'm so honoured to be
thanks, H.
one of your guests.
Thank you.
And my hair is amazing. And the Prosecco was fabulous.
What was better? Always the Prosecco.
The Prosecco.
Oh, Harry, you don't change, do you?
Do you know what? I'm just a very happy soul, Jordan.
That's it, of course.
Every day's a good day.
Too right. Well, there we go, mate. That is a little bit of extremely dry wax in it. See how the sides are built in and tight?
Lovely.
But not too high.
Stunning.
There you go, sir. I'm going to move this arm out of your way.
I feel amazing.
Harry, thank you for coming into the barbershop, sir.
I'm absolutely honoured. Can't wait for my next appointment.
That's it.
Right.
That's it. Oh, you're stuck.
No, I'm stuck. It's be big clunky shoes. They can't get off.
You want to stay? Right.
Love ya.
See you soon. Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe and tune in next time when we go back into the barbershop.